It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. The win was their 7th in a row. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are atop the division. Adam Wainwright got the win and now has 150 on his career as the Cardinals took one from the Padres 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-4. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-3. As of right now, the Giants are in last place in the NL West, and the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-1. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, while the Marlins are 2nd in the division. The New York Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Nats 10-5. As of today, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Nationals are 2nd in the division. The Twins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-0. In the standings, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East, and the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-3. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are 4th in the division. The Pirates shortstop, number 3, grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Buccos took down the Reds 6-5. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Reds are 3rd in the division. The Yanks held their opponent to just 2 hits as they blew out Baltimore 7-0. It was their 7th win in a row. As of today, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Yankees are atop the division. The Chicago White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 11-3. Entering the day's action, the White Sox are in 1st place in the AL Central, and the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. As of right now, the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-5. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 2nd in the division. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 15-2. Heading into the day, the Angels are atop the American League West, and the Rangers are 3rd in the division. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 9-2. As of today, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Athletics are 4th in the division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Number 62, the California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. To short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and there's one gone to start the night. Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now at the plate, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 2. The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate. Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Chopper to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third base.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in now, number 16. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 3-1. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot, just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Into the box, number 9. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the 1-1. Popped him up. DeYoung has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. LA's on top, 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager loves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready now, Jose Martinez. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Hit hard to short. Seager right there. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois Steak product, Paul DeYoung. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan. Kenny.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-1. Line towards center field. O'Neill is right there. 1 down.
The batting, number 5. Shortstop. Corey.
Into the box. Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Cody Bellinger. There's 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding into the box, Max Muncy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, number 62. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a full count now, 3-2.
Got a full count.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Jock Peterson now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bullet back up the middle. O'Neill has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, number 16. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. O'Neill racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, number 9. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now batting, Colton Wong comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
Wong stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
The batter.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peterson looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Line drive, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Corey Seager.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Liner toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Tyler O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Down the third baseline. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Now batting, second baseman.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Colton Wong. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. John Gant takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Be right back.
Riding in, Justin Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
This one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now, number 9. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The pitcher, number 99.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hit back up the middle, backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager moving to his right. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. Martinez at second with 2 down. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Wong. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Last time through was a base hit. High and deep to left center field. O'Neill going back on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. And it remains. Joe Kelly is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler O'Neill will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Number 9 is there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Yadier Molina, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Stepping in now, number 19, pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. John Brebbia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are...
Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
In now, Justin Turner. Popped him up. Wong over to his right. He's got it one away. Runner at second, one away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the 1-2. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 6-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box, number 16. Line drive to center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, number 9. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals 4. Here's Colton Wong now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box now, Jose
like
Martinez. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Cardinals.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hope I can gain the lead again.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But the Cards do strike for 2. Both come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding in, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Corey Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Andrew Miller's been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Andrew.
Cody Bellinger will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as Dodgers leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Kenta Maeda comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A bouncer to the left side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's gone 3 for 6. High and deep to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Number 35 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Dominic Leone takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 55.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Muncy. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Lifted the other way to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez is there, 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
first game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Stepping in now, number 16. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, number 9. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. This game remains tied at 6. Fulton. Long will stand in. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Still even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nothing doing here this half. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Clayton Kershaw is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
Clayton Kershaw.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead. Into the box, Corey Seager. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
That was good.
On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Clayton Kershaw takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Jose Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a hard liner.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Dodgers brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Kenta Maeda claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes.